About 145 million years ago, a winding river buried thousands of dinosaur bones in the sand and gravel of its channel. The sandbar that would eventually be the site of the Dinosaur National Monument quarry is shown as a sliver in this and the following cross-sections. River floodplain deposits, once the sands and muds of inland seas, covered the sandbar to a depth of several thousand feet. The weight of these sediments began to compress and solidify the buried sandbar. The seepage of mineral-laden waters further cemented it into a hard sandstone and fossilized the bones within it. Compression of the Earth's crust then buckled the strata upward into an arch shape, steeply tilting the sandbar and the layers around it. The sandbar area, outlined in black, is enlarged to show more detail in the remaining frames. As the uplift and tilting occurred, erosion began to wear away the top and sides of the arch. The buried sandbar stayed in the same place, but the ground surface gradually eroded to lower and lower levels, drawing it closer. By 1909, some of the sandbar itself had been exposed and partly worn away. 8 dinosaur tail bones were showing near the top of the ridge formed by the hard sandstone, and Earl Douglas, an early collector, saw them. After 15 years of quarrying, Douglas and his workers had sliced deep into the top of the ridge and had totally stripped the bone-bearing sandstone from an area longer than a football field. They cut further downward at the ends of the ridge than they did in the center. That center area would lie untouched for the next 30 years. From 1933 to 1938, a crew widened and slightly deepened the cut in the ridge top, but left a 10-foot thickness of clay layers to cover and protect the remaining center part of the bone deposit. When the National Park Service reopened the quarry in the 1950s, the workers first stripped off the soft clay strata to expose the bone layer and began to uncover a few bones. A tin shed provided a winter work area and sheltered the first part of the new exhibit, several bones left in place in the sandstone face. The bone-bearing sandstone forms one wall of the present quarry building. Inside, visitors gaze at more than 2,000 dinosaur bones still lying where the ancient river buried them. The bone layer may extend some distance further underground, but there are no plans to excavate there in the near future.